Jim Bowie, he was a bold adventuring man. Jim Bowie, battled for right with a powerful hand. His blade was tempered and so was he. Indestructible steel was he. Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventuring man.
Citizens of Baton Rouge, the drawing of the grand prize, $10,000.
Ici! Charles! Il est pour moi! Voilà, monsieur, the winning ticket! Il est pour moi!
Go! Quickly, young man, so we can verify. A fisherman. Shades of Galilee, Father. Invest it wisely, young man, and beware of the unscrupulous.
Merci, monsieur. This will allow me to bring my dear old mother to this great new country. Merci, mon Pierre. This is indeed an answer to my prayer.
Good morning, Colonel. My name is Jim Bowie.
Morning, sir.
I think it's wonderful what you've been doing for the people and for Father Bernard's church. And I wonder if I could speak to you about coming to New Orleans to run a lottery for us. Maybe for the Ursuline Orphanage?
That's the purpose of our lottery, sir, to assist worthy charitable organizations. I'm stopping at the Inn Quad de Sud. I'll be there in an hour.
Fine, sir.
Just ask for Colonel Scott.
I'll be there. Very impressive testimonial, Colonel. So you know Andy Jackson, huh?
It was my honor to serve with him, sir, in Florida.
Well, that's good enough for me, sir. Just how soon could you be in New Orleans?
A week from today?
Good. I'll meet you 11 in the morning at the Ursuline Orphanage.
I'll be there on the dot. And with the famous Mr. Bowie as sponsor, New Orleans will be our greatest triumph. An honor and a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Thank you, Colonel Scott.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bowie.
Good afternoon, sir.
I thought that big moose would never leave. There you are, Colonel. I've taken out my usual cut.
As I remember Memphis, there was nothing usual about your usual cut. I'll count.
That was very nice, Antoinette. Now run back to your classes while I speak with these gentlemen. Come along, André.
Well, that was beautiful, Sister. I'm sorry I was late. I see you met the Colonel. Did you tell Sister Superior how much money you raised in Baton Rouge?
We sold 6,000 tickets at $5 each, sister, totaling $30,000.
I remember what you told me once about the scholarship fund.
True. There is a teacher in Paris who could do wonders for Antoinette's voice. I could name you a dozen children deserving advantages beyond what we have here. $7,000.
Have you spoken with the bishop yet?
He has given his consent if you assume full responsibility.
You have my word on that, Sister. Well, now I'm going to see my friend Justinian Tebbs of the Courier and allow him to be first to print the news. Goodbye.
He that hath true and perfect charity seeketh himself in nothing. Tonight our children will remember you in their prayers.
What's wrong with me trying to help a group of deserving children? Why, if some of your high-toned Creoles were to raise as much as $50 at a charity bazaar, you'd spread it all over the front page.
Now it comes out. High-toned Creoles. This lottery couldn't be a means of breaking into that social circle, could it, Jim?
Why, I swear, Justy, only a mind as sour and suspicious and cynical as yours.
Come, Jim. I know that you'd give your eye teeth to take Consuela de Marini to that charity ball, but you can't get an invitation.
Well, I admit I wouldn't mind taking Consuela de Marini to the charity ball. But this orphanage is a worthy cause. And these lotteries do people a lot of good. Now, wait a minute. Here's living proof of what I mean. See this young fellow here just came in? A week ago, he was as poor as a church mouse. Look at him now. He's on his way in the world. And why? Oh, because he won $10,000 at the lottery in Baton Rouge a week ago today. What do you say to that?
I say I'll write your story. But, let me add that the halo doesn't become you.
Halo?
Selling those lottery tickets was downright easy. The people of New Orleans opened their hearts and their purses. Finally, the day of the drawing was at hand, a day I was not soon to forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the citizens of New Orleans who've been so generous with your money in such a worthy cause. Antoinette, would you step up here, young lady, please? Come on. Thank you. Folks, with my purchase just now of the last 3 tickets, the drawing is a sellout. And with your permission, these last 3 chances will be given to the sisters and to little Antoinette here. You'll be happy to know that the glass bowl now contains the goal we were aiming for. $7,000 for the scholarship fund. There'll be a 15-minute interval between each drawing. Is that right, Colonel?
Right, sir.
Well, good luck, everyone. All right, Andre. Start turning the crank.
Good fortune, ladies and gentlemen. Carry on, Mr. Grimes. Step forward quickly, young lady, so that we may verify. Yes, that's right. 587. Helen Harris. Where are you from, Miss Harris? New Orleans?
Oh, no, sir. I'm just passing through. It's the first thing I've ever won in my life.
Well, you're $2,000 richer now. Put it to good use.
I will.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Check your timepieces, ladies and gentlemen. The next drawing will be in 15 minutes.
Imagine little old me winning this prize. Well, I'm just so skittery, I think I'll faint.
Say, haven't we seen that girl before somewhere?
Mm-hmm. With that poor young man who won up at Baton Rouge.
Well, that's funny.
Or maybe, crooked?
Let's see if she's fainted yet.
Hated to tell you this, Jim, but the night the colonel left Baton Rouge, $7,000 was stolen from Father Bernard.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I just found out this morning. Besides, I wouldn't have wanted to ruin your climb up the social ladder.
Well, what did they see? What did they hear? Answer me.
Don't get excited, Colonel. Maybe they didn't hear anything. Maybe Bowie didn't even recognize Marcel. After all, he only saw him once dressed up like a Cajun.
The fools, the idiots. It's an ironclad rule that winners are not to congregate. I'll have their hides. There's only one course of action. Bowie will have to be gotten out of the way, right after the next drawing.
You mean we kill him?
No. Tie him up. We'll take him with us. Surely we'll pass some convenient swamp.
Thank you, matey. Here you are, son. Well, folks, I hope you're all as lucky as I have been.
How you going to spend the money, Captain?
I'm going to buy myself some new sails for that tub of mine.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that fella.
A strategy, Jim. Colonel's a military man. After all, he served with Andy Jackson.
Well, what am I going to do? I just can't get up and say the whole thing's a fraud. I've got to have some proof. Yes, Mr. Grimes?
The Colonel would like to see you at his hotel.
Well, certainly. What's on his mind?
It seems that the Colonel has begun to suspect that there's something irregular about the drawings.
Something irregular?
Yes, and he'd like immediate action. Could you come with me at once?
Well, of course, Mr. Grimes. Come along, Justy. I'd like you to meet the colonel. Andy Jackson thinks the world of him. Isn't that right, Mr. Grimes?
Right, Mr. Bowie. Remind me tonight, as we sit around the campfire, to tell you how the colonel served
around the campfire?
Yes. The colonel has decided you and your companion shall accompany his entourage, at least as far as the swamp country. Mrs. Halton, if you'll assist with the cords, we'll proceed as usual.
As usual? Oh, well, here he is. Welcome, Colonel.
Ladies? Which one of you shall I shoot first? And would you please indicate where you'd like the bullet?
Well, now, look at this. Hey, Justy, you want to see how they do it? He's got a couple of numbers written in the palm of his hand. So whatever ticket Andre pulls out of the keg, the colonel's sure of winning 2 prizes. The first one, and, of course, the last one, the big one, leaving the public to win in between.
And then one of this attractive trio must always carry the winning ticket for the grand prize.
Yeah. I wonder which one of them it's liable to be this time. Why, of course. It's the sweet, dignified, lovable old lady with the brass knuckles. I'll have the ticket, ma'am, if you don't mind. Well, you don't want me to cut the feathers off your bonnet, do you? Let's have the ticket. Just as I thought. It's the second number on Grimes's palm. Uh-huh. Well, I must hurry. You bring him back to the drawing.
Back to the drawing? But what about the ladies?
Oh, you can let them go. I'll be there in time for the grand prize.
Well, all right, over there, Mr. Grimes.
Who's there?
It's Jim Bowie, Colonel. I believe you wanted to see me. Howdy, Colonel. Well, Mr. Grimes tells me that you suspect there's something irregular going on with the lottery?
May I ask what you're doing, sir?
Why, certainly, Colonel. I'm writing the number of the ticket that's going to win the grand prize in my left palm. You know, Colonel, these lotteries of yours are the greatest thing for the happiness of man since the invention of sugar candy.
Well, as an inventor, I can hardly rank with old Ben Franklin, but no one can say that I don't use my head.
That you do, Colonel. That you do. I'll take mine straight. Now, let me see. Apart from your 3,000 in every city, you also make an additional 12,000 by winning the first and last prize. Is that right?
What do you have in mind, Mr. Bowie? Joining forces?
Maybe.
The number in your palm. You're planning to have the grand prize won by one of your associates?
Now, Colonel, suppose you come and finish packing the cash, huh? I want to see every cent of this money accounted for when we leave town tonight.
Oh, I just can't begin to compliment you enough, Mr. Bowie. I'm certain no lottery has ever been so orderly, so obviously honest.
Well, thank you, sister. Thank you very much.
Oh, but we know who will win it. It has been arranged in advance. We have asked the Lord to allow the grand prize to be won by the most deserving person in all New Orleans. The power of prayer, Mr. Bowie.
Oh, that's fine, sister. Fine. I can almost guarantee that he won't let you down. In fact, Mr. Tebbs and myself will perform a little Cherokee magic of our own.
Alakazam, alakazam, alakazaba. Sister, it's so full of magic it might burn your hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Jim Bowie. Stage, little girl. Step lively, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss.
That's,
1,000 pardons.
thank you, yes.
Here, let me wipe
Sorry,
it off.
never mind about that. Thank you.
Oh, will you forgive me, Mr. Bowie?
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course.
Did I hurt your hand?
No, that's all right. Thank you.
The winning number. Antoinette wiped it off the palm.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winning ticket for the $10,000 prize.
Was it a big number or a small one?
The winning number.
Look, sister, look. I have the winning ticket.
Go, my child, and claim your prize.
$34. Why, Antoinette, I think this makes you just about the richest young lady in the whole world. What are you going to do with it?
It's Colonel Scott. I guess you'll have to count me out. We've just witnessed a kind of miracle.
You mean we can leave without exposure?
Yeah, I suggest you go west. I don't think it'd be wise for you to go back through Baton Rouge.
Mr. Bowie, this has been an enlightening experience.
Yes, it has. I don't know when I learned so much. Just let me shake the hand that shook the hand of Andy Jackson.
Will you believe me, Jim? I feel like a man losing a son.
But gaining the whole world, Colonel. Gaining the whole world. Thank you, sister.
I don't see why you let him get away. You've ruined everything.
I didn't have enough on them. Only way to do this is to catch them dead to rights.
But how are you going to do that?
Well, if they think...
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Bowie.
Sister, I don't wish to alarm you, but I have reason to believe an attempt will be made to rob your safe tonight.
Of what? The $17,000 has been put in the bank.
Good. But the robbers don't know that. I'm sure they think it's still there. So if you don't mind, we'd like to spend the night here.
Of course, but what about the police if you're anticipating trouble?
Oh, they've been alerted.
I will leave it to you, Mr. Bowie.
Thank you, sister.
I hope you realize that if they do come, I'm going to have to write this story.
So?
A lot of high-toned Creoles are going to read about it. Goodbye, Halo.
Yeah.
They're coming. 3 of them. One way or another, you're determined to get me beat up, aren't you?
I just need you to protect me. Come on.
The odd part of it is I was really beginning to like that Jim Bowie.
I'm afraid the feeling isn't mutual, Colonel. Put your hands up.
The thing I looked on you as my own son.
I know, Papa. I know. It's going to hurt me more than it does you, Papa.
Sorry, Jim, but news is news.
Yes, I know. Oh, thank you.
Wasn't that the coachman of that high-toned Creole, Count de Marigny?
It's from Consuelo's father, all right. I'm invited to the charity ball.
Oh, congratulations. Needless to say, you'll be Bowie on the spot.
No, as a matter of fact, I don't think I'll be able to make it.
Well, what about the publicity, the honor, the social éclat?
Justy, I learned something this past 24 hours. There's no top to any ladder, not even the social one. Besides, I've made a date for that weekend to go fishing with Sam Houston.
Now you sound like Jim Bowie again.
No halo?
No halo.
Jim Bowie, Jim Bowie, he was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventuring man.